Hey guys, so this is part 2 of my haul. I ended off the last video with the Morphe Boss Mood palette, which is the 35M palette. I don't know if it picked up this, so I wanted to show you in the start of this one just in case. So the reason I had to split it up into 2 is because I used up all the memory on my phone. So I'm so sorry that this is split into 2 videos, but I have so many videos on my phone from doing mascara beauty and YouTube hauls and YouTube videos and stuff like that. So I just wanted to make sure that I showed you this one just in case something happened to the previous video. So it comes with this plastic again with the names, but the names on this one is so much bigger. So when I do tape it to here, it's going to be a little easier for me to see. I do wish though that they would put the names on the packaging and just charge us like an additional couple bucks. I'm sure they would make their money back really fast, even if we just got charged an extra $1 kind of thing. But I don't think that's going to happen. So the inside of this is like that shiny color and it's just really pretty. This is a very nice fall palette. So if you're looking for something for fall that has like greens, olives, oranges, rust colors, almost like coppery shades. There's like these red, beautiful red, kind of rusty red shades. I don't even know how else to explain it. But this is that one I was just pointing at. It's so pretty. And there's purples and there's like shimmery grays. So this one has a lot in it. And this is the one that I'm like super, super excited to get right into. And the packaging is broken on it. You can see right here that it just kind of fell apart. So normally I keep everything in their original packaging until I actually physically use the palette. But in this case, I have to use it right away. So I'm just going to leave it out. And then the next one I got is the 39A palette, which again is really pretty with the matte and then the little bit of the like the color on it, like the reflective color on it. And this one is Dare to Create. And I love that they put the stuff in, like the bubble wrap in the actual packaging. It's so huge though. This is massive. I'm really excited to get into these though. I'm not hating on the fact that they're big palettes because I enjoy having a plethora of options. Again, you have this with the letters or the names on it. This one has a lot of stuff just kind of cracking, like some stuff just cracking. Not stuff, but the eyeshadows are cracking. And when I say the eyeshadows are cracking, I mean that they have like extra stuff around the edges that's just breaking off. Not that the actual eyeshadows are breaking. But they do have a lot of option in here. And I know this seems redundant to people, but I love transition shades and I go through them so much. And I definitely use a lot of these tones for my transition shade and for outer corner and even all over the lid. Like if you're doing a nice grungy look, I feel like this is going to be a good fall kind of grungy palette. And I'm excited to get my brush in here. These shades are gorgeous. This is not what I was expecting from the tutorials that I watched from the swatches and the application to the eye. This is a lot more jewel and deep toned than I was expecting. I was expecting some depth and some sense of jewel tone, but the whole palette is rather dark. But I am still really excited to get my brushes in there. And I also picked up the 39S, and this is such a gem. And this one is also one of the larger 39 pan palettes, of course. Again, it has the nice cardboard packaging, which I prefer the cardboard packaging. The names are again on here. And this is one that I'm super pumped to try because if you don't know her, Makeup by Missa loves this palette. And I think she's fantastic and she's sweet and fun. And her collection is pretty bomb. I love it. And she uses this. And when I saw it in store, I was so like not interested almost, and then she started using it a lot on her channel and it made me buy it. So another YouTuber that made me buy a beautiful gorgeous palette. When I look at it now in my camera or my phone, I don't know why I didn't want to buy this in the store. I really don't. I don't understand why I didn't choose to just pick it up right then and there, because when I look at it now, it just looks so pretty and I can't wait to play with this. So this is probably, out of all the Morphe palettes, the one I was most excited for, but I'm going to be honest, like obviously I bought them because I'm excited for all of them. We have quite a few. Oh, I found more samples. These are just the Captured Total Cell Energy Super Potent Serum by Dior, and Pharmacy Daily Greens Oil-Free Gel Moisturizer. I'm not going to go on with the names, but little samples here, which I will try. And I have just a couple more palettes left, and then I'm done. Oh my gosh. So these are the ones that are left. We're going to go through them real quick. The first one is the Violet Voss Pro. I've been loving Violet Voss. It says, hashtag Violet Voss infused with jojoba oil. And I am all about that life. Yes, I'm Canadian. All right. I'm going to open this up because it has a sticker. I haven't opened this one, obviously. So I really hope to God that this is not falling apart on me. It looks like it's packaged pretty well. It has the cardboard around the packaging of the actual palette itself. So hopefully everything is okay in here. And it's really pretty. I love this outside. Actually, I've never seen a palette do any kind of ombre lettering or anything like that. It's really pretty. And oh, it has the, yeah, everything is good. And it has the actual names on the package, which is fantastic. Especially when it's not a magnetic package that you can change them up. I don't understand why names aren't in the palettes. It does have a really nice size mirror, as you can tell, but it is one of those floppy ones, so you kind of have to hold it as you're doing your makeup, which is totally fine, because obviously if we were makeup junkies, we probably have 30 or 40 different palettes, or probably 100 or more palettes that have mirrors, or we probably have a handheld mirror or something we can use. But it is always nice if you're traveling, which I'm not, but if you're traveling, it's nice to have that. Really excited to try this. I didn't even talk about this palette. My gosh, it has so many what look like shimmery shades and a lot of matte shades. This is a gorgeous looking palette, and I love this row. I know this is going to be boring for most people, but I love this row. I usually buy palettes that just look like that. I'll show you my MAC one that I use faithfully. This is the one that I get the most use out of, and it's so boring. It's got a transition shade, which, hello, I use a lot of. It has this for the brow bone area, this for a brow bone highlight, and then this for the outer corner or all over the lid. This is my go-to palette for everything. And I mean, hello, this, keep saying hello. This has everything that's in that little palette. So obviously that's like my favorite because it will go with everything in the other 3 rows. I'm so excited to try this. And I have been loving Violet Voss. I'm just so excited that I get to try these brands. It just makes me want to cry because I'm just so pleased. And yes, I did buy all of this with my own hard-earned money. I'm excited. I'm a makeup lover. I needed to try this stuff. I won't be able to buy too much. I probably will go on a low to no buy for a long time after I get my last couple of things, which is really hard because I'm just starting to get really back into makeup, and I want to make sure that I have something for you guys, but also for myself. But I don't want to always have to buy the newest and greatest thing just to keep myself excited. We all have really nice collections. We all have really great products already. I do want to encourage like new things and exciting things, but I don't want to encourage you to use up all your money. That is not my intent. That's not my intent for myself either. But the reason I went so crazy now, and I do have a reason for that, which I will go over with you guys, not at this moment, but I do have reasons for why I went so crazy right now. And I will explain that closer to the end of the year. But I do have a few more palettes I want to show you. So the next one is the Caliente Artist Couture palette. It's so cute. And it reminds me of Sriracha, which is so my favorite. I love Sriracha sauce. The palette is gorgeous. Look at this. Like, this is all me. This all speaks to me. I love this. Oh, and the inside is so cute. It's a little plasticky, banged up. Like, it looks almost cheap almost to the inside. But the shades are really pretty. They're so pretty. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait to try Mamacita and Cultura. Oh, and Vibras. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Anyway, it does come with a little mirror type thing that you can kind of keep up, I believe. And it's a nice size mirror. Really cute. This is just such a cute palette. I had to have this. I believe they have another one, which I didn't even realize they did. I just saw the red one and I had to have it. Then I also picked up the Pat McGrath Mothership eyeshadow palette in, what is this in? Mothership Rose Decadence. I'm sorry, I can't speak. It didn't come with any other, like, I don't want to break this, but it didn't come with any other packaging. It just came the palette by itself. Oh, I see. There's a little thing on here. That's not great. I'm not loving that. All it has is one tiny little stretched out, what do you call it? Stickery type thing on here. So I'm not loving that. I wish, because of the cost of this palette, like, I kind of don't know why it didn't come with more of a packaging, like a sleeve or something that it was supposed to come in. That when you're paying that much money, how much money is that really going into the eyeshadow? Is there gold crumpled in these? Anyways, not to be all snarky and sarcastic, but it's just a basic cardboard packaging. So it's not thrilling me. And yes, this is pretty, but I'm not buying it for the fact that I might be throwing this out at some point if I use these shadows up. It does have a mirror in it, which is nice and heavy, but it also just flops. So there's no like real lift to this. I would be expecting a lot more from an $86 palette, Canadian dollars. I'm a little bit, I might be returning this. We'll see. I might try the formula at once, but I might be returning this just based on the fact that this is the cheapest looking $86 palette I've ever purchased in my life. I feel like even the Morphe palettes were better made. Okay, so these are the 6 shades. Yeah, I was already hesitant in spending that money, but wow, these better be freaking phenomenal. Typical eyeshadow. It's okay. It looks like it might have a duo-y chrome type thing, gold to peach or something, but yeah, this is just a typical, like, I don't know. I'm a little disappointed, if I'm being completely honest. I'm not going to touch this anymore right now. I'm going to leave this and I will try it. And there's a big chance that I might be returning this. I wasn't even going to get it in the first place, but it was all those absolutely gorgeous shades and they just looked so much better on the website. So I will try one look, and if I don't like it, returning it. I'm kind of disappointed. Anyways, you guys know that. I'll move on. These I am so pumped and excited for. I have been so excited with my Natasha Denona palettes that I have. So I decided to get 2 more. And this one is the Sunrise palette in the red. And this one is the Glam palette in the gray. This one is one of the newest ones, which is why I also wanted to do my haul already, so that I could do videos for you and show you what they look like and how they perform and that kind of thing. I'm not sure how many people are actually going to invest in this palette at first, so I do want to have my opinion on YouTube for you. It's just a really nice, sort of like shimmery, shiny packaging in the front. And the back, it's just mattified with the little hole so you can push out the shades if you so desire. This is the kind of packaging I would have expected from Pat McGrath. So this is awesome. I love this, where you can put this on your desk and look at it and you don't have to worry about it's going to fall over. This is the kind of palette that I want if I'm going to pay $86. So this one was, I want to say 87, something like that, 80, 87, something in between $80 and $90 Canadian. And the shades in here are gorgeous. I, again, don't want to swatch anything right now, but they look stunning. So I cannot wait to get into this. I haven't worn a lot of cool tone eyeshadows in a while, but I feel like with fall and winter coming up, it would be so nice to just have a beautiful smoky eye. Just really nice shimmery looking eye. And then the Sunrise palette, I couldn't resist, especially at a discount. So this one was, again, 15% off. And this one too has a very shimmery package in the front and then mattified in the back with the holes, so you can punch them out in the back if you, well, not punch them out, but push them if you want to change them around. They do have the names listed in the palette, which is really nice. I love that. Again, the beautiful packaging. It's nice and sturdy feeling. It doesn't feel like cheap and light. You get the big mirror. So that's always wonderful. The shades are written right on the palette for you, and these are the shades. I can't wait to try this. I wanted to talk a little bit about the Natasha Denona Glam palette and the shade names. I know there's a lot of controversy, kind of not controversy, but back and forth about, is that the right thing to do? And quite frankly, I don't know why people are complaining that much. I think that she made a good choice because a lot of the times, especially people who are new to makeup or don't know what to do with a palette like that, and especially being as pricey as it is, maybe someone who's new might not want to buy a palette like that, but maybe they do. And there really isn't any guidance in sort of having a how-to on the back or anything of any of these palettes, if I'm being honest. So I think what she did was really fantastic in the fact that she put where to apply them on the actual eyeshadows. And if you don't like it, you can take it out and put it into its own different palette somewhere else. It's not that big of a deal. Yes, you're paying a lot of money and you got the palette and that's great, but it's just a name. Like, it's just a name. If you're going to use it, and yes, you're going to be on YouTube saying, put the center lid on your crease, that's not that big of a deal. People are still going to know what you're talking about. So I really do think that she made the right choice because she will be speaking to another demographic than just your typical everyday makeup artist or person who wears makeup all the time, freelance or professional or whatever, what have you. She's also speaking to people who are like, you know what? I do have 10 palettes at home, but I'm not really sure how to use them. But this one tells me, and I think I'm going to pick this one up because this one doesn't help me. So rather than watching someone's tutorial who has so much experience applying makeup on themselves, who might have a completely different eye shape or whatever, this at least gives them some guidance. And I just think that is so fantastic and might be not the most popular opinion, but I think it's great. I think she made a great choice in the layout, in the palette, the colors, everything. I think it looks great. And I realize that everyone has different skin tones and it's probably not going to work for everyone, but I'm pretty sure she tried her best to make it as universal as possible, especially being in the makeup industry. I'm pretty sure she tried her best to do what she could with, especially trying to reach maybe a new demographic. But again, I don't know. I can't speak for her. All I know is I love her eyeshadows. I think it was really cool to try and go outside the box and change things up a little bit and maybe help someone along who doesn't have the experience, that a lot of people have. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited to try it out. And I may actually, even because I know how to apply makeup to my own face and to other people, I might still go into this palette and try the suggestions in here just to see. I might even do that in a video just to see what it would look like. It's not about telling me what to do. It's guidance, right? It's just saying, hey, you can apply this here. You can apply this here. She's not saying you have to use these eyeshadows for what I'm saying. So I don't know. I wish there wasn't so much, not hate, but like, I don't know what the word is, but it's just not that big of a deal. It's just makeup. Like, it's just, we're having fun. And yes, it's a little bit more expensive, but who knows? Maybe people who don't really know how to apply makeup that well, who want to get into it, might buy it. And that might be so great for her because then she's reaching out to a demographic maybe other people haven't, right? A high end, or higher end. I think it's high end. So I just wanted to go over with my haul with you guys. I'm so happy that you joined me. I apologize to have to split this up into 2 different videos. Essentially, it would have been 3 though, because I do have more coming. I do have really exciting things happening the end of this year. actually soon. I have exciting things happening soon for myself here, and I want to share that with you, and I'm so excited. And if you do want to see any of these palettes applied on, or even this look that I'm wearing now from Huda Beauty, I will happily do that for you. If you want to see anything from Mascara Beauty that I sell, I can do that for you too. I haven't tried so many of these brands. Like I haven't tried Juvia's Place. I haven't tried the Violet Voss, like the nude palettes. I've only tried really colorful ones. The Natasha Denona formula in these ones, I haven't tried those. I haven't tried anything from Pat McGrath, which I'm disappointed, let's be honest. Like at first glance, this is not worth $85. Like I really want to support Black owned brands, but I am not. I highly doubt I'm going to keep this. I'm pretty sure I'm going to return it. And then I have the Artist Couture Caliente palette. I really can't wait to try that, as well as the face products that I haven't tried from Hourglass. So thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Please do give it a like. I would really appreciate that. Even a thumbs down if you don't like it, that's fine. It sucks to see it, but I get it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. And at least it still gives me some kind of idea of, are you going to click on this video or not? And let me know what you think. Let me know what I should try. I want to try things, but I don't have a lot of time before I'm going to go on my low to no buy. So let me know what you guys think I should get, and I will talk to you guys so very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.